Ngumiti siya kay Manix pero sa akin ang damot ngumiti. She is beautiful, dude. Pwede ko bang makuha ang number niya? Sabi pa nito. Sinamaan ko siya ng tingin. Fuck off, Manix. Spare her. She's mine. Yes, I already made my mind. Akin lang si Faith. Hindi makapaniwalang bumanghalit ang tawang gago sa sinabi ko. Even though we're always alone together inside my office, hindi ko siya nakita na interes sa akin. Hindi ba siya nagagapuhan sa akin? Kahit pa na yung titig ko sa kanya ni hindi man lang ako tinatapunan ng pansin. What the heck? I sent my secretary for conference at Davao, kaya kagad ko siyang kinuha bilang replacement ni Darren. I even make excuses to our department manager. You can have answer, she has a secretarial course. Maarte ang boss na pagkakasabi sa akin ni Mr. Bartolome. I know that Anna is Faith's friend and she must be capable for acting as my secretary, but I wanted Faith instead. I knew already. No, send me here, Miss Anne, my office, Miss Faith. She will be my secretary for a week. I said with irritation. Pero ayaw nito magtrabaho sa lumang ko. The heck? Mas gusto nito doon na lang sa table ni Darren. So even though I don't like the idea, I agreed. So I made the foolish idea ever. I put a hidden camera on the table and also in the hall in front of a table so I could still watch her face in my laptop. I may look crazy at what I'm doing but I don't give a shit. Nasasanay kasi ako namang babaeng lumalapit sa akin. She even caught me making out with Diana in my office when I got bored when she told me to visit her aunt for a minute. Pinayagan ko siya. Wala naman akong pinagawang trabaho sa kanya. Bagya ako natawa sa reaksyon niya. She is very innocent. I tried to get rid of this crazy feeling I'm having towards her, but it seems it perfectly hard. I asked her for the second time if she have a boyfriend. Nagsiselos kasi ako sa tuwing nakikita ko siyang kasama. Yung Brent, I thought that man is her boyfriend, but she said no. Yes, I know that I have the right to be jealous, but I can't help it. That's why I asked her that I was going to court her, even though I don't know about courting. But for her, I will try to court thing. But she rejected me easily. Shit, hindi pa nga ako nag-uumpisa na reject na. The beast inside me is urging to do the worst. I call one of my men who work at the security agent's desk to background check her. There I smile at the thought. Now I have something to use to make her come to me. I am having lunch with the dudes at the nearby resto. She's not even paying me a glance, dude. I made an irritated sound. I don't know what was wrong with this woman. At inisang lago ko ang baso ng alak na nasa kamay ko. I know it, man. Nainis kasi this is the first time that it happened to you. Sagot naman sa akin ng gagong si Manix. Tilawanan pa ako. I glared at him. Na-challenge ka, dude? Why not try another way? Casper suggest at bilyong umiti sa akin ng gago. Bilang nag-interest ako sa gustong sabihin nito. What is it? I asked in a low tone. So he suggests something. Let's talk in your office later, man. I'll bring the contract. He tapped my shoulder before he got up and leave. I agreed to what he says. Dude, seryoso ka ba dyan? Baka bumalik yan sa'yo. Manix Earstone asked me. I shifted my gaze to him. I frowned. I like her, dude. Sagot ko naman sa kanan ng tumayo-tumalis. I saw in my monitor Manix and Casper talk to her so I abruptly stand and march my way to her table. Casper bring the contract. That's why he is here. Umusbong na naman kasing selos ko na makipag-shakean si Tot sa kanya. Alin ba sa hindi maintindihan ng mga gagong to na ayaw kong hahawakan nilang faith ko? I am possessive, yes. Kahit shake hands ayoko, kahit kaibigan ko pa sila. First, I talked to this Chinese owner of the building where her aunts have some place. There. Mr. Chua selling it, so I grabbed and bought it, and I even doubled the price. I don't have any plans for that building anyway. Maybe I will just let those vendors to stay there. I know she will come to my office to ask, why did I bought the building? I know it, I have a source, so I prepared for her, coming as well as the contract if ever she would accept. Bakit mo binili ang commercial building ni Mr. Chua? Mahinahon ngunit may diin ang bigkas ito sa tanong. Matema kong tumitig sa kanyang bago ko sumagot. Why? I said while folding my arms. I plastered with pure business and formality is visible in my face as I even changed my tone. There are people in there. I saw the suppress in her emotion. I know, but I'm a businessman, Miss Bartolome, and you know that, right? But I will pay the compensation of everyone in there. Don't worry, if that's what you're concerned about. A vivid words of expression on my face. I clearly act vigorously while saying it, so I made an offer. I bring out the contract and gave it to her. Nanlaki ang mga mata nitong nakatitig sa marriage contract na hinawakan niya. No, hindi ko kailangan magpakasal sa'yo. Yung mga taong nagtitinda doon, sanay na sila sa hirap, kaya kung papanisin mo man sila kahit mahihirapan, makakabangon din sila. Makakahanap din sila ng ibang pwesto. At sabay hampas sa marriage contract sa dibdib ko. Oh, ayan. Sa inang building mo, isaksak mo sa baga mo, Henderson. I was left dumbfounded with her words, so I made a sudden change of mind when she rejected me again for the second time. Ma'am, I'm Lord Ezekiel Henderson, Faith's boss, and I want to ask your permission if I could date your niece. I looked straight to her aunt. I have clean intentions, ma'am. Swear. Hindi halos ako humihinga. Hinintay ko munang sumagot ito pero nang tumango ito, mangako ka sa akin, wag na wag mo siyang sasaktan, maliwanag ba? Tsaka pa lang ako huminga at mabilis na tumango. Para ako nabunutan ng tinik ng gabing yun nang pinuntahan ko siya sa bahay nila. Hindi na kasi ito pumasok sa trabaho mula nang tumanggi ito sa aloko. At napag-alaman ko rin nagkasakit ang tita niya. But she is very stubborn and she even rejected me more. I got devastated after that night I visited her. Kaya napilitan akong gawin ang hindi dapat gawin. I used all my connection. I thought she's not going to come to me but when my secretary called me that she wanted to talk to me, kaagad kong pinakita ito sa penthouse sa taas ng opisina ko. There I tasted victory when she signed our marriage contract. Kaagad kong pinunta ng ospital na pinagdalhan ni Faith sa tita niya. Kinausap ko ito at hiningi ang kamay ng pamangkin niya. Pero sinisiguro ko muna ang kaligtasan nito. I called the best doctor from Tita's hospital to have Faith, tita. A best treatment. I even hired 2 private nurses to take care of her, while me and my wife flew to Italy for our honeymoon. Dad called me the same day that our Iceland investors doesn't want to agree of Dad stepping down. They thought I'm too young for handling businesses, but I proved them wrong. They even called me ruthless. I asked Dad to have me full control of the company we have in Iceland, so I will cut the nuts to those investors who doesn't want to work with me. Our company will still stand alone even without their investment. But in order for me to do that, Dad asked me to get married. Ayaw niya kasing matulad ako sa kanya. Napabayaan niya ang pamilya noon, kami ni Mom. He wanted me to build my own family. Hinihingan niya na ako ng apo. What a right timing, Dad. I tried to have a good communication with Dad. Hindi ko na pinatigil pa. Minadali ko ang lahat at kaagad kong pinakasalan ang babaeng gustong gusto ko, which is Dad gladly accept. It was Farah who is my bride. Kilala niya si Farah at gusto niya rin to para sa akin. Exactly, Dad. Si Manik and Farah's friends, Anne. Pati si Dad ang tayong witnesses. Daddy ni Casper nagkasal sa amin. It was Tito. We get along together during our honeymoon. Napakwento ko sa kanya tungkol sa buhay ko dati. I am glad I already have someone to listen to me. I thought everything will go as well according to my plan. I have her along with me. I don't want her to leave my side kahit sa opisina. I always make my ways to her. I love her so much. I don't want her to leave my side. Kaya kahit sa opisina, I always make my ways to her. I love her so much kaya tinago ko lahat ng ginawa ko na pambablackmail sa kanya. Hindi niya dapat malaman kasi baka iwanan niya ako pag nagkataon. I knew what I am doing is wrong, but I will take the risk because I don't want her to leave me. Pero sadyang walang usok na may tatago. Kaagad kong naalala what Manik said that day at the resto. Dude, seryoso ka ba dyan? Baka bumalik yan sa'yo. He is right. That they Faith heard the agreements between me and Diana. That bitch happened to bump with Casper. Kaya nakita nito ang documents na pinaklarify ko. Kasama na doon ang proofs na kahayupang ginawa ko sa asawa ko. That bitch Diana has the guts blackmailing me. Gusto niyang i-divorce kong asawa ko para daw makipagbalikan ako sa kanya. Dahil kung hindi, sasabihin niya kay Faith ang lahat. What the nerve of this woman? First of all, there is no us. Crazy woman. So anong babalikan ko sa kanya? What we have is just a fling and nothing else. She even told me that he will tell her father to stop investing in my company, which I don't care. I highly doubt that their investment will affect my company. Kahit i-pull out pa niyang 15% nila sa kumpanya ko, I don't give a shit. It's not like that. I tried to reach her hand but to sweep my hands away. I tried to reach her again but only she slapped me hard in my face. How dare you? Paano ko namatay ang tita ko, ha? Dinamay mo pa siya, wala kang awa. Hindi ka lang pinakitaan ng interes, ginawa mo ng dahilan para ma-challenge ka. Lintik na ego yan. She's crying while she shouted to me. I know I hurt her a lot and I deserve the slap coming from her. I wanted to explain. It's not what she think it is. But she refused to listen to me. Sinundan ko siya hanggang ibaba at pinagtitingin na kami ng mga empleyado ko. Pero wala akong pakialam. It really hurts for me to see her crying like this knowing that I'm the reason of it. Do just give her time, Manik said with a low voice. Pero kanilampag kong sasakyan ito para lang bumaba at kausapin ako ni Faith. Pero hindi nito lumingon at pinaharurot ni Manik ang sasakyan palayo. Sinundan ko siya hanggang sa bahay nila. Kasama ko mga kaibigan ko, pero hindi niya ako nilabas. Tanging si titang mahinaang kumausap sa akin. I got wasted after that. I was so devastated. Hindi ako kumakain ng maayos at umuwi sa bahay namin. Parang nawalan ulit ng kulay ang buhay ko while she's not with me. Hanggang sa umabot sa point na lumapit ako kay Dad. I failed her, Dad. She left me. Tuluyang nabasag ang boses ko at saka ako napahagulhol. Just give her time, son. Let her heal but don't give up on her, okay? Do everything to make her forgive you. I know how much you love her. Then he tapped my shoulder after saying those words to me. I even cried in front of her while I explained everything and asked her to forgive me. Pero ayaw niya akong kausapin na hindi niya lang ako gusto makita. Tinanggap ko lahat ng sumbat niya sa akin. Ang malamig na pakikitungo niya every time I go to their house. Tiniis ko yon at deserve ko rin naman. Mapatawad niya lang ako. Ilang bote pa ng alak na naubos ko in Manek's bar. I even received punch for my face from Manex. Ang lakas palang manduktungan ng gago. Pero hindi ako lumaban. Alam kong una palang binalaan niya na ako bilang kaibigan. Until one day I received a call from tita. Kel, tulungan mo ko. Nakidnap si Faith. Umiyak ang boses ito. I abruptly stopped the meeting of my investors at tinawagan si Manex para matrace ko kaagad ang kinararoon ng asawa ko. I am ready to kill for her. That was so terrifying moment in my life when I saw her with blood. For God's sake, she's pregnant. Help me. Hindi ako madasaling tao pero sa oras na yun, tinawag ko siya. Hindi ko pa nasasabi sa asawa ko kung gaano ko siya kamahal. I am such a jerk for not telling her how much I love her. Again, I got jealous when Manix said she was about to ask that idiot Brent. Did she ask about me? I asked Manix pero tinawagan ako ng gago. Hindi dude. Pasensya na ni ayaw niya nga na dito ko siya ihatid kanina. Napakamot pa to sa ulo bago umalis kaya naiwan ako mag-isa sa lumang pisina ko, sa bahay namin. I was shocked pero hindi niya alam, kaya alak na lang hinarap ko ngayon. Laking tuwa ako na marinig kong boses niya pero syempre, dahil nagsiselos ako hindi ko kagad sa hinarap. But I saw in the side of my eyes how beautiful she was. Kaya hindi ko rin siya natiis at tumarap ako sa kanya. Lumapit ito sa akin. Doon ko pa nilabas lahat ng gusto kong sabihin. I even shouted at her telling how much I love her to the core. I saw how she stilled. She did not react about my confession of feeling for her. My God, what's wrong with her? Doesn't she love me? I finger-combed my hair in frustration, thinking she doesn't love me. I weakly sit down, tsaka pa ito lumapit at umupo sa tabi ko. Dumugo pa lang sugat ko sa gilid, kaya pinagkubad niya ako then she cleaned my wound. Walang mapaglagyan ng tuwa ko na marinig ko mula sa kanya. Mahal din kita, Henderson. Hindi ako nakareact agad nang kinintalan niya ng halikang labi ko. She loved me, right? Yes, she loved me. Walang paglagyan ng kasiyang nararamdaman ko. Ginawa kong lahat ng gusto niya. Masaya ng pagbubuntis niya kaya lahat ng cravings niya binibigay ko. Ako lagi nagluluto ng lasagna sa tingin ko ay one of her craving food. I proposed to her for the second time in a romantic way that she deserved. Relax, dude. Panyo oh. Sinamaan ko lang tingin si Manix. Aanin ko yung panyo niya. Uy, you're sweating, dude. Punasan tsaka ko pa naman layan pinagpapawisan na pala ako sa sobrang kaba. Hindi ko tinanggap ang panyo niya. May panyo naman ako eh. Ngumisi na nakakaloko si Manix sa tabi ko. Habang hinihintay ang bride ko sa altar, siya kasi ang nabunot kong maging best man. Gagong to. Pero malaking utang na loob ko sa kanya dahil hindi ako iniwan nito when I was very problematic. Pero alam kong may problema din to. Nakagawa rin daw siya ng kasalanan. Mas matindi pa sa kasalanan ginawa ko. Napakwento ito sa akin na sinamahan ako nitong maglasing. I even caught him looking at his phone with a picture of a woman. That was the first time I saw him got trouble with a woman. Napakaligalig nito. Pagdating sa babae, wala itong pinalalampas. I know him how he suffered too much when her mother was died. He also messed around a lot. Si Renok sa palaging missing in action, right now is present on my wedding day. This man is also a jerk. I know he's always out of the country. He is looking for her. I am not sure kung nakita na ba niya si Arian. Casper is standing beside his father. I notice his intense look with Mystic's son, who is standing beside Tita Cathy. Alam ko tong gagong to, para may binabalak din. The bride is coming, wedding coordinator said. I stand straight. I fixed my best tailored tux. I even got my new haircut, enough for me to look more handsome. When the church door opened, there I saw all the bridesmaids and groomsmen coming inside. One of them is Tina, Faith's friend, and the wedding song started playing. Even though we're already married in civil, still I couldn't contain the excitement inside me. Then there she is, my lovely wife looking so dashing gorgeous, walking slowly with her white gown. Parang tumigil ang mundo ko habang nakatitig sa kanya na naglalakad sa aisle palapit sa akin. She decorated my life. Sa kanya ko nadamang muli ang ganda ng buhay ko. Since when my mother died, I was not able to find it. I spent my whole life messing and working my ass around. Not until I finally found who brought and decorated my life back. My wife. I am so proud of you, son. Congratulations. Dad whispered and tapped my back. He's also beside me, and I nodded. I could not suppress my emotion. A tears of joy fell in my eyes, right when my lovely wife is near. A sweet smile plastered on her beautiful face. Then the priest started the ceremony. Kaagad kong pinalis ang luha ko sa pisngi, cause I saw all the dudes laughing at me, but I don't care. I only focused to my wife. Kel, babe. The first words she uttered. I suppress my emotion. I want to hear her vows. First thing I want to say is thank you for not giving up on me. Even though how many times I threw you away, you still stay. I promise that whatever problems comes our way, I will hold your hand so we could face it together. You are the man I prayed for, Kiel, and I thank God for giving you to me. I love you so much. Then she sweetly smiled to me. Accept this ring as a sign of my never-ending love for you. Then she put the ring on my ring finger. But me after hearing those words from her, I started to cry once again. Marahan niyang pinalis ang luha ko sa pisngi. What did I do to deserve her? But I abruptly stopped my sobs because it's my vows turn this time. I cleared my throat first before I started. Wife, unang kita ko pa lang sa'yo. She was surprised. Nanlaki mata nitong nakatingin sa akin. Hindi siya paniwala that my vow is Tagalog. Isang linggo ko itong pinagandaan, tataguluhin ko kasi, and it's coming from the bottom of my heart. Nakuha mo ang interes ko kaya lahat ginawa ko para mapalapit sa'yo. Kaya umabot sa point na gumawa ko ng isang pagkakamali para lang mapansin mo ko. Ganon kita kagusto babe, una pa lang. Natawa ko ng bahagya sa nakita kong reaksyon mula sa mukha niya. Alam kong ang laki ng kasalanan ko sa'yo, and I am very sorry for that, babe. Pero salamat at pinili mong makinig at patawarin ako. Pangako hindi kita sasaktan, babe. Kasama mo ako sa lahat ng hamang pagdaraanan natin. Mananatili ako sa'yo kahit anong mangyari. Kahit pa kailang beses mo pa ako ipagtabuyan. I will stay. Ikaw ang nagbigay kulay sa buhay ko, Faith. There she could not hold her tears anymore. I wiped her tears and I continued. Pangakong mamahalin kita habang buhay. You are the precious gift to me from God. We will grow old together. Accept this ring as a sign of my biggest love for you. Mahal na mahal kita, Faith. Then I put the ring on her finger while her tears continue falling. Hindi ko na rin napigilang umiyak ulit. Narinig ko pang kansawan ng mga kaibigan ko sa akin. But I don't give a damn. Shit! And now, by the power that vested in me from the mighty God, I now pronounce you as husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. The priest said. Kagad kong hinawi ang bedong nakatakip sa magandang mukha ng asawa ko. I snake my arm in her waist as I leaned closer. She closed her eyes and I kissed her lips with so much love. Finally, I married the woman I love in front of God and people. The happiness I'm feeling at the moment is very unbearable. The crowd cheered with us as they cleaned with happiness towards us. Daddy! Hiyaw ng malit na boss na anak ko. Kagad itong tumakbo palapit sa akin. Habang nakatas ang kamay, it is a sign that she wants me to carry her. Chubby ang little princess ko pero parang baliwala lang sa akin ang bigat nito. Mas mahigpit pa nga si Faith pero nabubuhat ko rin to eh. Where is your mom? I asked my little girl and I kissed her chubby cheeks while carrying her. Bumukas naman ang pinto ng opisina ko. Kasunod lang pala nitong mommy niya. Alam kong medyo nahihirapan itong daluhan ng mga hakbang ng little princess namin kasi bukod sa she is 6 months pregnant, talagang masyadong maligalig tong anak namin. She's only 4 but she got a chubby body. That's why her mom can't carry her. Mom can't catch me, Daddy. Pagmamalaking saan ng anak ko. I chuckled. It is lunchtime, that's why they are here in my office. Gusto kasi ng anak namin na palaging sabay kaming kumakain at gustong-gusto nitong maglagay sa loob ng opisina ko. Masyadong daddy's girl little princess namin. Sinabi ko na ako nilang uuwi para doon na lang kami kakain sa bahay kasi medyo nahihirapan ang asawa ko. Medyo malaki na kasi ang siya nito. But knowing my little princess, she's very persistent whenever she wanted it. Kaya hindi nakakaangal ang mommy niya. Wife, you okay? Kaagad kong sinilumong ito habang karga-kargang anak namin. I hold her hand. Inilalay ko agad ito na makalapit sa akin at pinaupo sa couch. I am fine, she said and sweetly smiled at me. Tumabay ako ng upo sa kanya at kinintala ng halik ang labi nito. Habang pinaupo ko sa kandungan ng anak namin. Napakaganda ng asawa ko. Pregnancy suits her well na ikalawang pagkakataon. Mabuntis ko ulit ito. I want to have more kids because I am an only child. That's why dito ko babawi. Memay is bringing the food. Sinama ko siya. Dito na lang tayo kakain, babe. Saan nito? Kaga naman pumasok si Memay. Bit-bit ng mga pagkain. Sit down for a while, my princess. I'll help Ate Memay first, okay? Ibinaba ako sa kandungan kong anak ko at pinapo katabi ng mami niya. I am helping Memay prepare for the foods in the table. My wife and I are sharing the same plate. Habang anak ko'y magilaw namang kumakain at ayaw na nitong sumo, kahit ni isa at bigger na raw kasi siya. Katabi nito si Memay na kumakain din kasabay namin. Wife, tawag ko sa pansin ni Faith habang nakayakap ako sa likuran niya. Pinapanit ang anak namin habang masaya nakikipaglaro sa loob nito. Today is Sunday and we visit my father to his house. While she croaked her head to the side, I kissed her rosy cheeks. Let's go upstairs. Let Colleen play with her lolo. I whispered seductively to her. Kaagad na malampisin nito pagkarinig sa sinabi ko. Ewan ko ba pero ito nagdaang araw, takam na takam ako sa asawa ko. Daig ko pa naglilihi. Pero dahil sa pregnancy hormones ito nagbabagong mood nito. Kaya minsan inaayawan ako. But knowing me, I'm not taking no. Pero hindi ko naman inaasahan ang alang baby sa sila ng asawa ko. At siya syempre kaya instead, sometimes I contented myself by eating her down. Kaya ano ka ba? Not here. Nahinang tutol nito pero alam kong napipilitan lang to. I can see it in her eyes that she is turning on too. But Colleen is running towards us while her lolo followed behind her. You cannot beat me, lolo. Saad nito habang tumatakbo. Talaga namang hindi siya mabutan ng lolo niya kasi hindi na nito kaya pang tumakbo. Kaagad tong yumakap sa mommy niya. Muntikan pang ma-out of balance si Faith, mabuti na lang at nasa likod ako nito at nakayakap. Colleen baby, dahan-dahan lang sa pagtakbo at baka madapa ka anak. May pag-aalala sa tono nito habang yapos din ang anak namin. But mommy, if I run slowly, Lolo might win easily. She protests with her small voice and pouted. It's okay baby, Lolo cannot defeat you, he's just walking and not running. See? Look at your Lolo baby. Pag-aano naman ito sa anak namin sabay turo kay daddy na hinihingal na makalapit. Nilingon nitong lolo niyang hinihingal pa but he sweetly smiled to my daughter and nod. It's okay, sweetie. I said and I bent my one knee para magpantay kami. Nakarap ako sa tiyan ng asawa ko while I was caressing it. If your little brother comes out, you now have your little brother. We'll raise you within running. I said in sweet voice habang hinihimas ko rin ang mahaba nitong buhok. And I kissed my wife's tummy and smiled to my daughter. Tuwang-tuwa naman tong yumakap sa akin. Ang maliit at sabi nitong kamay ay umapos sa leeg ko. Kagad naman tong nagbabuhat sa akin. Gusto ko pa sana makipagharutan sa maganda kong asawa kaso napurnada. Mamaya na lang pag uwi namin. I will make sure na bibigay si Faith sa akin mamaya. I look like an idiot while I smile at the thought forming in my head. Sa loob ng 5 taong pagkasama namin ni Faith, natuto pa rin akong managalog minsan, lalo na kapag dinadala namin si tita. Ayaw nitong ini-English ko siya kaya napipilitan akong managalog. Nagpapaturo ko kay Faith minsan. Pero kapag kausap ko anak kong si Colleen, I spoke with my language. Kaya tulad ko'y panay din ang English nito. I am building a one big happy family now. Naging makulay ang buhay ko. Walang mapaglagyan ng sayang nararamdaman ko sa araw-araw. Si Faith ang tayong babae na minahal ko ng sobra. Ang siyang nagbigay inspirasyon ko sa araw-araw. At dadagdan pa now that I have my daughter Erica Colleen and our coming baby boy. Sila nagbigay kulay sa aking mundo. Wala na akong mahihiling po sa kanya. Binigay niya na lahat at sobra-sobra pa. I will always be thankful to him and also to my wife. I was always thankful to her and she taught me how to decorate and make color to the life once again. I will forever love her because we were bound to each other. Sila na mga anak ko. I, Lord Ezekiel Henderson and my wife, Shania Faith Bartolome Henderson, will live happily forever. Maraming salamat sa lahat na nagsubaybay ng kwentong The Possessive Boss is Now My Husband. Sana po'y patuloy niyong abangan ng mga susunod pang upload. Maraming salamat!